It's all the same thing for me. When I was a kid, I was bullied a lot, as I mentioned. And I used to take my lunch to either the art room or the chorus room, whichever room was empty, and just eat and work on either drawing or work on my scales and work on, just random stuff, songs that were in my head or just singing Rent, But as far as comparing the two, it's a different feeling, definitely. When I'm singing, I feel open. I feel like I'm doing something great. I feel like I'm doing something that can touch people instantly. When I'm drawing, I feel like I'm doing something for me. I feel like I'm doing something therapeutic for myself. And it's important to have that for anybody. Have the thing that you love, but also have the thing that serves you. And if they're one and the same, then great. But for me, art has always been, very one-dimensional, very narrow. Acting, singing, drawing, sculpture, whatever. Creating is creating. But they definitely hit different. Like I said, when I'm up on stage and whether I'm playing in front of 2 or 200, just knowing that somebody is, hearing what I'm doing, appreciating what I'm doing, and actually feeling what I'm doing, I can walk off that stage knowing that I accomplished what I wanted. When I'm drawing, it's like the weight of the world is off my shoulders, and I'm, in a very therapeutic way, getting what the Bible calls a yoke off of my back. This giant thing strapped to, my spine, pretty much. And one by one, I'm taking these things off. And, the comic has definitely helped, push my confidence, especially now that it's coming along, that it's actually being created. The first draft came along and I felt pretty confident about it. But now that, the final drafts are being made, I feel elated. I feel good. And I honestly can't wait for everybody to actually read it, see it, and experience what we're actually doing with the storyline. Because I know a lot of people will listen to the music, and unless one of us tells them, hey, there's a story here, they listen to the tracks and go, okay, this is my favorite track, which there's nothing wrong with that. But it's nice to know that there are people out there that get what we're doing, and soon when the comic comes out, hopefully people will, in droves, realize that we're not just putting a bunch of songs on an album and hoping that you like 2 or 3 of them. We're connecting all mediums of art in the best way that we could possibly think of.